Hi, good afternoon again everybody. This is the second of two videos that we're going to do today, and again welcome to Fort William, which so far has been really quite lovely. So came to Fort William yesterday. We've just done a bit about what's happened the last few days, but just wanted to do a bit of an overall view of the West Highland Way, the good bits, the bad bits. In the background there now is the Black Isle Bar and the chap here sitting on the seat. It's traditionally the end of the road. So a bit about Fort William first of all. Fort William is the second largest place in the Highlands. If I can just hold this still. Second largest town in the Highlands. And if someone had asked me what I thought the population of Fort William was before, I'd have said something like 60, 70,000. Sue, do you know what the population of Fort William is?
I do. Is it 10 million?
10 million?
No, 10,000.
It's not
I'm
10
joking
million.
there. 10,000.
Population is
10,000.
10,459, which I couldn't believe it. I thought it was much larger than that. But anyway, it represents quite a few things. It's the end of section 5 of our walk, and tomorrow we're going to be starting on the Great Glen Way and going up to Inverness, and then from Inverness up to John O'Groats on the John O'Groats Trail. About 75 miles from here to Inverness, and then about another 120 odd after that, something like that, 130 odd after that, up to John O'Groats. So Fort William, yeah, it's a lovely place. Now the sad thing here is that we're going to be saying goodbye to this. This is the thing that we've been following now for the last 3 months or so, getting on, and this basically is now no longer going to be useful to us, because the guy who wrote this, his last section, he didn't go from Fort William to John O'Groats the way we're going. He goes over the mountains and then goes right. So this is now no longer any use. So we're going to send it back. It's quite an emotional time, isn't it?
It is. It's
like,
quite sad.
Yeah, it's like the beginning of the end almost.
It is.
This has been our companion, as I say, for 3 months. Which, there you go. So the West Highland Way was 96 miles. A lot of it was quite difficult terrain underfoot.
It was very difficult.
So day 3 was a lot of tree branches, about 6 or 7 miles of boulders and branches and all this sort of manner of stuff, and it was really quite difficult going. A lot of the rest of it was on these roads, Thomas Telford's roads all over the Highlands. These old, what do they call them? I forget what they call them. Not drovers roads, the military roads as well. Built to keep the locals in check in the early 19th century. So all of it just had spectacular views, particularly along Loch Lomond, which is lovely, absolutely lovely. You've got these deep blue lochs and fantastic water. So it will be. I'll miss the West Highland Way, but my feet won't miss it.
No, not the feet. I enjoyed it, even though it was really hard.
Yeah,
I
really
enjoyed
hard going.
Because the people that we met along the way.
Yeah, we've made friends with so many people. It's been
It's
great.
just,
really
I
good.
think that made it more enjoyable.
It did.
And the scenery and the views made it really, really enjoyable.
So the next 4 days, and as of tomorrow, we start again when we go up the Great Glen Way. Now the Great Glen Way is about 75 miles, and we're doing it in 4 days. So it's going to be a really
tough one.
punishing schedule, but we've been planning it out.
Yeah.
Accommodation is not plentiful around there. So
we managed to book places.
We've managed to book it all up. So we've got 2 20-mile days and an 18-mile day and a 17-mile day. So the next 4 days are going to be really quite difficult. But we've got a company carrying our bags again, so we're not going to be having to lug our bags around, which is good. The weather is set fair, which is a really big bonus. It's going to be sunny and really quite warm for all of this week.
Yeah, all of this week.
So at least there's not going to be any rain, and we're not going to have to camp in any of it. So really, if you're going to do 20-mile walks, then these are the conditions you want to be doing it.
No.
We get into Inverness on Friday night. We've got a place to stay there as well for 2 days, giving ourselves another day off in Inverness. And then it's the final section.
It's the final section. Just
up
feels
to
strange
John O'Groats.
towards the end.
It is. No, it's good.
It's kind of sad.
It is kind of sad, but we've got a long way to go. We've got about 20% of the trail still left to do.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, we've only done about 80% of it. So really, there's still a lot of hard work to be done. Okay, so from the lovely scenery here, I'll just turn this around. I've just done this 10 minutes ago, but I'll just turn this around again so you can see it. It's beautiful. It's Loch Linney in the background there, and the Highlands over to the left. From a very lovely sunny Fort William, we're going to say goodbye.
Goodbye.